Hello everyone, welcome to a place where we explore more than just the basics. We really get into what drives people, especially those who stand out from the crowd. Today, we're diving into the world of the Sigma female, a woman who doesn't follow society's usual rules, but instead walks her own unique path. The Sigma female is a fascinating mix of self-reliance, insight, and secrecy. In our discussion today, we will reveal 12 behaviors she exhibits that often amaze and perplex others. This isn't just another character study. We're not here to offer easy answers or just skim the surface. Instead, we'll delve into why these women are so fascinating and hard to figure out, and how their distinct actions impact those around them, often without their knowledge. In a world where everyone seeks attention, the Sigma female does the opposite. She prefers staying in the background, succeeds on her own terms, and still manages to capture attention that's hard for others to overlook. It's her subtle yet powerful presence that makes her truly compelling. So, kick back, relax, and join me as we dive into the complexities of the Sigma female. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thorough discussions on human behavior, psychology, and all the mysteries of life. Click that notification bell so you won't miss any new insights. Number 1. The Master of Mayhem, excelling amidst uncertainty. A Sigma female possesses a unique strength to stay calm amidst life's turmoil that often throws others off balance. Whether facing an unexpected issue at work, emotional ups and downs in personal relationships, or life's usual uncertainties, she doesn't just get by, she excels. While many might react with panic, rush to find fixes, or be overwhelmed by worry, a Sigma female handles things differently. She treats chaos like a challenge to be tackled, not something to fear. Her brain is adept at spotting patterns amid confusion. She doesn't tackle problems out of fear, but with a sense of curiosity. Sigma females truly shine when situations seem the worst. This is when they discover their true power, the ability to make things clear when everything else seems mixed up. It's not that they don't feel stress, but they have a natural guidance system that helps them navigate through the toughest times. Those around them often marvel at how she stays so steady and unruffled when all else is chaotic. Her secret is her outlook. While others view chaos as a danger, she sees it as a chance to grow, learn, and evolve. And this is what makes her an unstoppable force. Number 2. The Selfless Giver, offering freely, expecting nothing back. Commonly, when people help others, they expect something in return, like a thank you or a pat on the back. Most of us give with the hope of getting some kind of reward, whether it's feeling good about ourselves or being seen as kind. However, Sigma females are different. They help others without any need for rewards or praise. Their kindness comes from a deeper place, and they don't care if nobody notices their good deeds. This confuses many people because Sigma females don't look for applause or thanks. They help others simply because it feels right to them, not to get something back or to feel better about themselves. They just naturally do kind things. Sigma females don't help because they want to feel important or because they are supposed to. They help because it's simply part of who they are. They don't need their kindness to be seen or praised. Instead, they find joy in making a difference, even if it's a small one. This kind of emotional maturity is unusual. Most people are used to relationships where you give something to get something back. But for Sigma females, giving is enough on its own. They don't need anyone else to confirm that their actions are good. In a world where many seek approval, this independence from others' opinions can be surprising. Number 3. The subtle signal reader, Understanding unsaid words. Many people mostly understand others by listening to what they say, accepting it as true, and reacting. However, Sigma females work differently. They naturally catch the little details that others overlook, whether it's a quick change in someone's face, a slight move, or the way someone speaks. Sigma females notice everything that's not directly spoken. This skill to notice tiny facial expressions and hidden feelings makes them very insightful. They can tell when someone is keeping a secret, feels uneasy, or if their words don't match their emotions. What's really interesting is that they don't always talk about these mismatches. Instead, they keep this knowledge, using it to better understand the people around them. People often feel vulnerable around Sigma females, even if they don't know exactly why. They sense that she can see through them, even when they try their best to hide their real emotions. This makes spending time with her both fascinating and a bit scary, as others wonder how much she actually understands. Number 4. The beauty of the basics. Discovering strength in simple things. In a world that always wants us to be busy and chase after amazing things, the Sigma female is different because she appreciates the simple joys of life. While many people look for thrills, new experiences, and drama, she finds happiness in everyday moments that others might not notice. She finds real joy in peaceful mornings sipping coffee, wandering through the park, or having deep discussions. These little joys bring her true happiness. What puzzles others is that she doesn't need as much excitement from outside sources to feel fulfilled. While many people feel they must pack their lives with big adventures and constant action, the Sigma female is happy with a calmer, more thoughtful way of living. This doesn't mean she shuns all excitement or adventure, but she doesn't depend on them to be happy. Her knack for finding significance and joy in the ordinary often makes others rethink their own choices. In a society that pressures us to always want more achievements, more thrills, more approval, the Sigma female reminds us that real contentment often comes from valuing what we already have. Number 5. The lone challenger, only rivaling themselves. The world is always in a race. Everyone is busy checking how well they're doing compared to others, aiming to do better than their friends or colleagues. However, the Sigma female sees competition in a unique way. She doesn't care about outperforming anyone else. Her goal is to improve upon her own past efforts. This kind of self-focused competition is both motivating and puzzling for those around her. While many are busy competing in social or work environments, the Sigma female is dedicated to her personal development. Her objectives are very personal, and she judges her achievements based on her personal progress, not on how she stacks up against others. It's intriguing that even though she doesn't show a competitive spirit outwardly, she often excels in her endeavors. This happens because she concentrates on improving herself continually. People often wonder how she manages to be successful without the usual chase for public approval. But the secret is her inner drive. She doesn't aim to win by the standards of society. She's crafting her own definition of achievement. Number 6. The mystery keeper, always leaving something unrevealed. Sigma females are like incomplete jigsaw puzzles. No matter how long you're around them or how well you think you understand them, there will always be parts of their personality, their history, or their thoughts that stay hidden. This isn't because they want to keep secrets, but rather because they really value their own privacy and don't feel it's necessary to share everything with everyone. This often leaves people both fascinated and a bit annoyed. They're eager to know more and fill in the blanks, but the Sigma female is okay with not revealing everything. She knows that by keeping some parts of herself private, she can keep some control over who she is. She doesn't think it's important to lay out everything about herself for the world to see, and this sense of mystery is part of her charm. This doesn't mean she's cold or standoffish. In fact, Sigma females can create deep and genuine relationships with people, but they do it in their own way, sharing what they want and keeping the rest to themselves. This skill in managing how much she opens up keeps others always wondering, never quite sure if they have truly understood her. Number 7. The mood chameleon, changing feelings to fit different settings. Sigma females are great at handling their emotions. They know exactly what to do in different situations and change their mood to match it. If there's a lot of activity, they might stay calm and steady, helping others feel stable. But if things are too quiet or slow, they can bring excitement and fresh ideas that make everything lively again. People often get puzzled by how easily they switch from one behavior to another. One minute, they might be quietly watching and listening. The next minute, they could be the life of the party, sparking conversations or cheering everyone up. This knack for changing without losing who they are makes them very flexible, but also hard to figure out. People wonder about the real Sigma female. Is she the quiet, deep thinker or the outgoing, charming leader? In reality, she's both. Sigma females don't stick to a strict personality type. They flow with what the situation calls for while keeping true to what they believe in. This ability lets them succeed in different places, making people both amazed and a bit mystified by how smoothly they handle social situations. Number 8. The rule rewriter, setting their own social standards. In an era where most people follow the usual social rules and expectations, Sigma females stand out by making their own rules. They don't just follow what society expects because it's the norm. They think about which rules make sense for them and which don't, and they aren't afraid to ignore or change the rules that don't fit their principles. This way of living often makes others feel puzzled or even uneasy. People are accustomed to adhering to unspoken rules, how to act in social settings, how to dress, how to talk. And when a Sigma female questions these norms, it can be disconcerting. However, Sigma females aren't trying to rebel just for the sake of causing a stir. They aren't trying to shock anyone. They are simply focused on being true to themselves. If that means going against traditional ways, they're okay with that. Their courage to challenge what's considered normal frequently encourages others to re-evaluate the rules they've been living by, leading to a wave of personal discovery and transformation. Number 9. The Effortless Friend, forming bonds naturally. Some people work hard to make friends, but Sigma females seem to do it without trying. They don't make a special effort to connect with others, yet people are naturally drawn to them. It's like they're tuned to a unique wavelength that pulls in similar people, even without much socializing. What puzzles others is how Sigma females keep these friendships strong, even though they like being independent. They don't look for constant praise or attention from friends and family, yet their bonds with others are usually profound and significant. People often wonder how she can seem so distant, yet so engaged with others at the same time. The secret is, Sigma females prioritize meaningful relationships over having many friends. They don't care for a big group of acquaintances or shallow bonds. Rather, they invest in a few deep relationships that last. This knack for being both independent and connected makes others both curious and puzzled. Number 10. The perpetual thinker, always questioning yet never misplaced. Sigma females are like deep thinkers. They always wonder about the world, asking important questions. Why are things the way they are? What is the meaning of life? While some people avoid these big questions, the Sigma female welcomes them, using these questions to grow her knowledge of the world and her role in it. What surprises people is how she can explore these profound and sometimes disturbing questions without feeling confused or too stressed. For a lot of people, finding a deeper purpose can be stressful, but for the Sigma female, it actually motivates her. She doesn't worry about having every solution. She enjoys the process of discovering new things on her own. Her knack for challenging everything yet staying true to her own views tends to inspire and confuse others at the same time. They view her as a perpetual seeker who is never off track. What sets her apart is her approach to life. She is always curious and exploring, yet she never feels incomplete. Number 11. The Quiet Innovator, mastering the art of subtle transformation. Sigma females are known for their distinctive capability to seamlessly transform abstract ideas into concrete realities, all while maintaining a low profile. Unlike those who seek the spotlight with every achievement, Sigma females prefer the solitude of the background, quietly advancing their projects. This process is not just about creating or inventing, but involves a deep understanding of how to navigate the complexities of implementation without causing ripples. Her methodology typically involves careful planning, strategic thinking, and a meticulous attention to detail that ensures her innovations are not only effective but sustainable as well. People are often mystified when they witness the outcomes of her efforts, significant changes or new creations that appear to have materialized out of thin air. The Sigma female, however, knows the intricate web of actions and decisions that led to these results. She values the satisfaction that comes from the successful execution of her plans more than any external validation. Her ability to innovate and effect change without clamoring for acknowledgement makes her an enigmatic figure whose impact is felt rather than conspicuously seen. This trait not only sets her apart, but also inspires those around her to reconsider the value of quiet contribution versus visible success. Number 12. The Resilient Peacemaker, effortlessly calming the rivers of conflict. In any setting prone to tension and discord, the Sigma female emerges as a natural peacemaker, yet her methods are so effortlessly executed that her role may go unnoticed. When conflicts arise, many respond with increased agitation or by withdrawing, but the Sigma female navigates these troubled waters with a composure that belies the depth of her involvement. She possesses an uncanny ability to read the emotional currents of the room and uses this insight to guide her actions, soothing and mediating without seeming to impose. Her approach often involves listening intently, speaking calmly, and using a language that resonates with empathy and understanding. By acknowledging different perspectives and encouraging open dialogue, she helps others find common ground, often without them fully realizing her influence. This capability to restore balance and foster understanding without apparent effort is not only a rare skill, but also one that endears her to those who benefit from her tranquility. The Sigma female's presence in any crisis is like a balm, easing tensions and mending relationships with a grace that makes her seem almost otherworldly in her effectiveness. Her knack for resolving conflicts and creating harmony, seemingly out of nowhere, leaves a lasting impression on those around her. They find themselves in a more peaceful environment, often without fully grasping how they got there. This mystique adds to the Sigma female's allure, making her a profoundly impactful figure in both her personal and professional circles. Here you go, wisdom lovers. 12 characteristics that make the Sigma female a truly intriguing and perplexing personality in today's society. Whether you identify with these qualities or have met a Sigma female in your life, It's clear they influence the people around them significantly. The allure of the Sigma female is found in her intricate nature. She's simultaneously self-sufficient and engaged with others, both enigmatic and forthcoming, stable yet always exploring. This combination of traits makes her hard to pin down, but incredibly interesting to get to know. If this video has given you fresh ideas or a new perspective, remember to hit the like button. If you're interested in learning more, subscribe to our channel and become part of our expanding circle of knowledge seekers. Pass this video along to anyone who might benefit from learning about the enigmatic Sigma female. Keep gaining wisdom, and as always, until next time.